I'm going to explain why reciprocal tariffs may not be the best answer. If you saw part one, here's a continuation. So in a dream scenario, China is being taxed a 60% import tax on their vehicles into the USA, and the USA is being taxed 60%, which would essentially almost cancel out, bring us to a trade equilibrium. However, in countries like China that don't operate on a free market enterprise system, there are situations where the government can subsidize manufacturing. So in the USA, this car is made and then they can sell it for $10,000, right? In China, a very, very similar car is made. However, they're able to sell it for $5,000. Now, why is that? Because the government is able to help those companies, because every single company in China is owned by the government. It's not a free market enterprise like the States where it's up to the company to bring down their margins and increase capital expenditure to build, cheaper and more economic cars. In China, they'll subsidize it. So they're building the same car at half the cost, and then once they import it over to the US, you may be thinking, well, the trade balance is at an equilibrium. What does it matter? China can move a car to the USA and still sell it at a much more aggressive price than, let's say, an American produced car like a Tesla, because of the fact that in the building of that car originally, they were able to be subsidized by the government in a way that Tesla doesn't have the same opportunity. So being at an equilibrium isn't exactly a trade fair policy if you're trying to have a level playing field in the market. And this doesn't only apply to cars, this applies to many other manufactured goods.